In today's video, we're checking out the STElectroniX Boost Pedal. This is a silicon treble booster that also allows you to get a full range boost thanks to this frequency control. As we turn it up this way, we get the classic treble booster sounds. With it down this way, we're getting a much fuller and fatter sound. It works great not only going into another overdrive, but it also works great going into a dirty channel of an amplifier. The level control controls how much output we get on the pedal in terms of its volume, and we also get a gain control. Now the gain control is pretty subtle. It's not a high gain pedal by any stretch of the imagination. With it up on a clean channel like this, getting somewhere about an off clean bluesy type of sound, and I'll showcase that in this video. So what I've done in this intro track, I've recorded both of the rhythm guitar parts using this boost pedal going directly into the clean channel. My first solo is using the drive circuit on the boost dash, which is based kind of like a tube screamer, but it has a little bit more of everything. It's a great pedal, and I'll be leaving this boost switch off the entire time. The second solo is with the boost going into the boost dash. I hope that makes sense. A massive thanks to STElectroniX for sending this out for the review. I really appreciate it. If you want to check it out, links to them will be below. Here we go. Alright, let's kick it off. In today's video, I'm playing my Kiesel S5 loaded with the Johnny Highland pickups going into the clean channel of my Fender Blues Deluxe reissue amplifier. This is the clean tone on bridge pickup. Here we go. So there's a number of different ways you can use this pedal. The first way is to boost another overdrive. So this is the boost dash. It's kind of like a modified tube screamer with a bit more attitude and some extra EQ options. This is bridge pickup again. Great sounding overdrive. If you missed my review, I'll link it up in the cards. And now with the boost on, have a listen to the difference. Yeah, and now with it off again. Back on. So where I've got it set up now with the frequency at about 11, it's still bringing in a little bit more clarity to the top end, which is great. So if you want to do lead solos or just fatten out your rhythm tone, you can get that out of this pedal, or you can just make whatever tone you've got louder. It's pretty sweet. Now, if you like more of an off-clean tone, the benefit to this pedal is you can run it directly into the clean channel of your amp and get those kind of really nice bluesy tones and off-clean sounds. So let's give this a shot. This is with the pedal currently off. Pedal on. Over to bridge. So while you might not get a whole lot of gain, it is pushing it over the edge and also fattening it up nicely. And off. Another great use for a boost pedal is it can actually transform the drive channel of your amplifier or just give you a little bit more of whatever you've got, depending on where you have the frequency, gain, and volume controls. Now, the Boost Deluxe doesn't have the best drive channel, but have a listen to what this can do. So this is a bridge pickup on the dirty channel of the amp, with the gain set to about 12 o'clock. Pedal on. So that's a huge difference. Have a listen. Now if you want to add more tops, all you have to do is turn this way. Or if you want a fatter sound, turn it this way. And back the other way. So with it set like this, it's acting more as a treble booster. With it set the other way, you're getting more of a full range boost. I kind of like it at around 11 o'clock. Let's give this one more go. Again, this is with it off. It makes this drive channel sound far better. Up next, I'm going to show you the gain control. I'm back to the clean channel using the Boost Dash as the overdrive tone because it's a far nicer sound than the Blues Deluxe. Anyway, here we go. It's bridge. man, that sounded great. Now, I did get a little bit on the muddy side, especially once I cranked the gain all the way up. So all I had to do was turn the frequency control up to give myself a little bit more top end, a little bit less bass. I think that sounded pretty cool. And lastly, with both of the pedals on, what I'm going to do now is show you just how clean you can get your sound by using the volume control. Now, this is with the volume control just on, but both of the pedals are on, so this kind of blows my mind. Let's take a listen. So I would say that cleans up beautifully. This is how it sounds all the way up. Off. And back to clean. There you go. Thanks for watching, folks. My name's Shane. A massive thank you to STElectroniX for sending this out for the review. I really appreciate it. I'm going to give you my thoughts about it, both the pros and cons. Now, in terms of tone, this is great. It's a volume boost with a gain control and also a full range or treble booster built in. So it really ticks a lot of boxes there. If you need your sound just to be that little bit thinner and brighter, you can dial that in easily enough. And if you want a fatter sound, you can get that just by turning the frequency control to the left. It's usable across the majority of the sweep, which makes it very, very functional. The gain control is that classic sort of off clean sound, so you can just use this directly into a clean channel, or it also works great for pushing a drive channel of an amp. So if you're going to Marshall, a Boogie, or whatever, you're going to get some great tones out of this. The volume control also gives you enough volume that you might not even need to use as much gain as I did in this video. Now, it's all dependent on the volume of your amplifier and the type of amp or pedal that you're using, but you can mix it up and make it work for you. My only small critique with the boost pedal is that all of the controls are quite large and they're quite crowded, which means if you're used to turning them with your thumb and finger, odds are you're going to knock into the ones around it. I found this most problematic with the top two. So the way around this is just to use your finger and move them like this, but if you're just used to using your thumb and finger, odds are you're going to be knocking into the other controls. I've got quite large hands, so for me, it's a little bit fiddly. You probably could mod it and put smaller knobs on it, but no big deal. It's just something worth mentioning that it is quite crowded. Very common of small effects. If you missed my review of the Boost Dash, it's one of the best pedals of the year, hands down. Go check it out. I'll link it up here. This is also very functional, and if you've got your favorite overdrive already sorted out, you could run this before or after just to enhance your tone or to get more volume. So check it out. Links will be below. Thanks again. Catch you soon. See ya.